I wanted to address this personally because this is something that's going to be going around in the press quite a lot over the next week or so. And it's a really sensitive issue, and I don't think anything that I can write will actually do it justice. But over the last few months of the campaign, it's probably been the hardest to date. For those who know me personally, you know that I probably have two values that I speak about most often and that I hold on to most fiercely, which is equality in general and also protection of children. During the last few months, we've been working closely with the Sunday Times to uncover some really disturbing images, which will probably stay with me for the rest of my life, of videos of children being sexually abused on PornHub. These are school children as young as 3, and before anyone sort of defends PornHub in the way that they have already defended themselves in the press by saying that, you know, these are adults in kinks. Yes, there are adults in kinks who are pretending to be children on there, but these are actually confirmed children who are being abused, and it has been videoed and it has been put on PornHub. And I think if you're not angry at this point, then you're absolutely not paying attention, because Brexit has completely infiltrated this country. Completely. Nothing can get through Parliament. No urgent questions, nothing of worth, any bills. Everything has been controlled around Brexit. And the problem is that MPs who work for us aren't able to actually do their jobs. And this isn't going to be a Brexit rant before anyone switches off, but I want you to know that this shit is happening in the UK right now. In this country, we are allowing a website, which is a multi-billion-dollar company who have offices in the UK, to host and profit from child sexual abuse. And that's literally it. Like, they are doing this right now. And companies like Unilever and Heinz, which hold brand family values, are using these platforms to advertise. Because every time you click on PornHub and you view an advert, you are therefore giving money to PornHub and MindGeek as a corporation. And this can't continue, because revenge porn is horrific in general, and we know it ruins lives. And to have to endure this at an age as young as 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 and be put onto a porn website for other people's enjoyment, I think if we don't do something about this in the next couple of weeks, then we have absolutely failed our children in this country and globally. And the fact that, you know, so many people continue to use PornHub, and that companies like Unilever feel that PornHub is a platform for them to be able to advertise on and reach certain audiences that they want to reach, I think is just completely unbelievable that this is happening right now. And we're not talking about like tens of images, we're talking about hundreds of images of children on a porn website. Like, I don't even know how much more I can say about this and how much more I can emphasize this, because I don't know how this is happening. I really don't understand how this is happening. The amount of... I'm struggling to even talk about it, because actually viewing the images was really horrendous, and this has to stop in 2019. We cannot continue this. This is horrific. Ugh. We've allowed a multi-billion corporation to completely ruin people's lives, including children. If the government doesn't do anything about this, and I don't care what Brexit deals are going through or what Brexit deals aren't going through, or any general election, every party in the UK should pledge to ensure that they are regulating the commercialised porn industry. Because I swear to God, if this continues in 2020, I will not shut up about it, and I will be screaming outside Westminster like the Brexit guy, interrupting the news every day. Because the thought of people getting off to those images of those tiny innocent children being abused, so brazen that it's on the world's biggest porn website in the world, and they're profiting from it. Like, what has happened to us? Like, how have we got here, and how has no one done anything about this before? So I urge you to write to your MP, regardless of the party that they're in, because it doesn't matter anymore. and tell them this is something that needs to be addressed in their manifesto during the December elections. This is what needs to be addressed. Regulation of the porn industry is vital to ensure that we are holding these porn companies to account. And I'm really sorry that my voice is shaking, but this cannot continue in 2020. We cannot bring kids into this world and let them walk to school and then find out that a man has filmed them walking to school and touching them as they walk to school, and then put it on PornHub for all of their other paedophile friends. So please write to your MP. Please visit the Not Your Porn website if you've become a victim of this. We have really great support on there now with the Revenge Porn Helpline, which is a fantastic charity. And yeah, it sucks. And here we are. But even though it feels like we can't do anything at the moment, we can. And I really urge you to use the democracy that we live in and write to your MP and demand that, regardless of the party, that they are including porn regulation in their manifesto to protect women and to protect children, because this has gone on for far too long and we can't stop. And this has to end now in 2019. This cannot continue into 2020.